Virgo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Yeah, wherever the energy is appropriate in your chart. Always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign videos because the energy is impacting you. And it's good to know about it. For those of you who want an even deeper reading, I continue this message always into an extended reading. That link I will put right below this video in the description box, and I do hope you can join me. Virgo, if you haven't yet, please remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell and hit all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Virgo comes out every Friday. If you want even more astrology and spiritual content, I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach the link right above so you can get to it. I hope you'll subscribe over there as well. And I invite you to join me live on live chats Monday through Friday over on Instagram. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. Let's go. Virgo, it's been a week. It's been a pretty extraordinary week, actually. So let's see where it carries you. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. There's some sort of communication coming through. Straightforward, sharp words, harsh words, words being said usually in honesty, very direct. Cutting, but true. Somebody, maybe not true, but honest, because there's a difference. This could also be quarreling, being criticism coming through, or just information being delivered to you, or you deciding to share information. So this is an information exchange this week, huh? And then we have the Nine of Wands. You're defensive about something, so you might be defending yourself using words, or trying to clarify something that you don't like. Somebody got something wrong, and you want to set them straight. Or the sense of there's criticism coming at you, and so you're going to have to defend yourself. Or you feel that way. Ten of Swords, there might be an ending of some sorts. This is, at the very least, it's extremely painful energy. Extremely painful energy. Energy that's been causing just a lot of suffering. This could have something to do with a lover. Somebody that you're with, a romantic relationship, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Somebody is taking something some kind of way, and it's impacting your relationship. Now, I think if this is a lesser relationship, a relationship that hasn't had time to establish itself, it might end it. Because honestly, there's just accusations here or disappointments here. It's like, why are you talking about the things like that? If not, this is a sense of accusations about an affair, a relationship. People want to know more, or you having to address certain, accusations. I keep saying accusations. All these fucking accusations. This person is making accusations, and you have to defend yourself. Somebody's making accusations, depending on how public your life is. Somebody's making accusations. We have Leo energy. So this is on its side. That's how it came out. I want to keep it that way because this is a sense of you're not feeling so comfortable here. This is a sense of compromised romance or a compromised heart space, or it's maybe even some sort of embarrassment. It's not taking you down, but it feels embarrassing, or it feels... Five of Pentacles is here. So this could cause a loss of money, or just a loss of abundance. It could even be a loss of, in some ways, emotional abundance, even though it's not a Five of Cups. It's just a loss of, it feels like you're losing something. And then we have Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, or this is a sense of a decision's being made. People are trying to be fair. You're trying to be fair. Everybody's trying to be fair here, but it's really hard. It's going to be really hard to be fair. And maybe it's going to be really hard to be fair. More Virgo, please. How is this all panning out? Okay, so let's look over this for a second. God, Virgo. So yeah, you're willing to take on the you're willing to take on the work and do the work to balance things out. But I don't, like, what are you fighting for is what I'm asking, because there's just this sense of like, but why? Why isn't ending something an option? That's what I'm posing to you, this question. Why? Because this is compromised pride and compromised ego. And honest to God, why? Why is ending not an option? A sense of, but this is the only thing I can have in my life. Why? This is the only way I can do it. Why? It's interesting how words are flying like crazy, but thoughts and ideas are not. And that's the issue here, is that somebody has a very limited understanding of what, or limited, they very much restricted what they'll accept and won't accept. And that's so, like, wrong. I'm just going to say it's wrong. It's like the energy's too restricted, it's too confined, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's almost like somebody would rather take on a heap load more burdens than to make a decision at all. This is Libra energy. This is partnership. So once again, it feels like this is about a partnership that's getting more and more strained, more and more difficult. Virgo, this does not have to be romance. This could definitely be work. Something happening with work. Or even a sense of social justice too, with the justice card here. A sense of it's getting more and it's harder and harder to keep this going because only one side is giving and the other side just, there's nothing coming anymore. So somebody's working very hard to overcome. You don't feel protected. You don't feel protected. You don't feel like somebody's sticking up for you, or you feel exposed. Let's put it that way. You're not in direct danger, but you do feel exposed. And then we have exposure of the way that you want to appear, the way that you want to look. So there's somebody here that, like, they're trying to, like, manipulate the truth in order to save face, but it's just revealing itself. There's too many cracks in the story. So I'm going to pose this again to you. Believe what you see. Believe the truth. It's not about what you want. It's about what is, right? It's about what's right there in front of you. And not fighting it. Deciding to not fight it. Who is this with regards to? Who are we dealing with? This is in reverse. So Hermit in reverse. There you are. You're not feeling like yourself. You're not feeling in control. You're not feeling like things are working out. You're not feeling like you're contributing or like you're being respected. Hermit, retreat and recharge. This is you making a decision to go off on your own, wanting to be on your own, needing to be alone, but almost being forced to. And then we have Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. And you are Medicine Mother. That's what you are. That's your energy, this healing energy, Virgo. That's what you are. Let go of the need to be right. Wow. That hit home. You want to heal? You have to allow that you might not be making the right decisions. Or somebody needs to allow that they're not thinking right. The thought process is, it's like almost like somebody, you keep finding excuses, like they keep finding excuses that sound really intelligent, but it's just a bunch of fucking bullshit. You know, they keep whipping somebody with their words. The Knight of Swords is here, and it's just the defensiveness that people have to put up. That's all they can do is defend themselves, just so somebody else can deflect the shit that they don't want to deal with. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Even do it hypothetically. If you let go of the need to be right and see this objectively, the whole thing will change in front of your eyes. And you'll start to see how, in some ways, you're stuck in a situation that can be changed. Hold on. Let's do these cards. Virgo. 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 Lots of stuff here. So there's work to be done. There's chop wood. It's falling right on this whole, like, okay, chop wood. Regeneration. You're trying very hard. The decision here, something has been going on for a long time. But the decision is here to, like, work really hard to give this a second chance. That's what the decision is. Round and round, this is a karmic cycle. This is something that is somebody's not allowing to end. In other words, you've been here before. You've been at this crossroad, the same crossroads before. You'll be here again. This is a part of this situation now. Permanently. Like this energy, this, like, not letting the hurt, not acknowledging the hurt, or making excuses, or finding a way to, like, okay, like, I'm hurt, but it doesn't matter. I'm hurt, but it doesn't matter. I'm hurt. You've been here so many times before. Then we said, by the book. Yeah. You just want to keep things so traditional, so standard. You just want to keep going by the book, even though it doesn't work for you. And then mending, healing. Healing. So what does this mean? Going by the book may actually heal you, because there was maybe there was an attempt to distance yourself from something traditional. And it's actually getting back on the course of, but this is how it really works. Why are you trying to make it work a different way when it doesn't work a different way? All you're doing is patchwork. You want to actually heal something. Trust this system. Trust the way that this is. Because it's almost like you're trying to reinvent the wheel. That's the energy. Like, you're like putting all these resources, dumping all your energy into reinventing the wheel, when you just have to fucking see the wheel is popped. I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I need to get another wheel. There's no, the thing doesn't need to be reinvented to make way for your broken version of it. You need to see that something is broken, because only when you see something is broken can you have any chance of fixing it. If you want to fix it. But first you have to admit it's broken. This is broken. This is something broken. Virgo. Virgo. Powerless. It's diminished your power. It's a sense of feeling like it's just taken everything out of you. Even the creative, it's like diminishing your creative energy. It's diminishing your creative power. Because you're spending so much time keeping this going. This is unconditional love in the center. So we're talking about unconditional love, but it's almost like, no. Yeah, we are. What is unconditional love? The acceptance of it's the acceptance of somebody unconditionally. That's what this is. But ultimately, to do that, it's not really working. I'm just going to say that. This unconditional love is like, it's not true. You're saying, I don't know, it's you, whatever it is. It's like somebody saying, I love them unconditionally, so everything they do is okay. When everything they do is not okay. You're burying what's not okay. You're justifying it. You're tricking out your own fucking brain. All of those things, but inside it builds, and it continues to diminish your power, and it continues to diminish your ability to create. You become actually something that you hate, which is completely status quo, by the book. Why? Because you're squashed. Your creativity is squashed, and it's being squashed by you, trying to convince yourself that all this shit is okay. It's not okay. The bravest thing you could do is admit, this is not okay. I am not okay. The situation is not okay. I don't want it to be like this. It's broken. It's broken. And there's such freedom in admitting that. once you admit it, there's also power. Because once you admit it, now, okay, I can fix something that I admit is broken. I can't fix something that I continue to patch up and pretend, oh, nothing's wrong. And the thing about your mind is you can do that forever. You can find a way to justify everything and find a way to make the justification make sense. But who you're really manipulating is yourself. And that's why there's a distance that's growing further and further and further and further and further and further, because you're manipulating yourself. So, what about some unconditional love for you? What about some unconditional love for Virgo? Right? To have somebody that just accepts you completely, you accepting you completely. Because that's what this card is actually about. It's not actually about your lover. There's a soulmate card. It's different than this. There's a love card. It's different than this. This unconditional love is accepting all aspects of yourself and accepting both sides of you and finding a way to make them be in harmony. Instead of having to put them away or pretend that they don't exist. Put one, happy birthday, Doug Denny. Put one side of me away. Ow. I'm sorry. I know this is really obnoxious, but my bra was sticking me. Ow. I fucking hate bras, dude. I mean, like, I love them, but I hate them. I'm sorry for that distraction. Let me know in the comments below if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, because it's just, ow. Bras shouldn't hurt. They shouldn't break all the time either. Aqua Aura, healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. And there we go. This is the breakthrough. Talking. Happy birthday, Michelle Sandier. Talking. So starting to have to talk about something. But what are you talking about? Like, where are the talks leading? This is the problem. The talks are leading to it's like you're leading yourself around in circles. Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Okay? Oh my God, look at this. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. We just talked about this. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. It's that masculine side that so many times you really suppress. You know, that feminine side that wants to sustain. Fine. But what about that masculine side of you that wants to push forward, create, make? That's the kind of side that you need to love a little bit more now in this energy. What is it? Guide us forward. What does all of this mean for Virgo? Really, I am treasured. Where are you treasured? Where are you most appreciated? Like, I am treasured. There was a time when you actually did feel valued. Do you still feel valued? You know, there could be this overwhelming sense of self here, which I would say would be arrogance. No, I'm loved. I'm loved even if people are treating me like shit. I'm loved. That's bullshit. But it may not be that. It may be because it's like you are loved. There is a capacity for what you really want out there. But ultimately, you have to make room for it. Let's get to the heart of things. Virgo. This is all coming back in the past. This is all moon energy. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. But this is in the past. And then we have adjustments are required and a new start is coming. So you were very lucky in the past, but then you didn't move past that. You stuck there. You stayed there. You didn't let anything change. You were so lucky in the past that you're like, I'm not letting any of this change ever, which means you killed it. Because you can't not let something change. The only state of non-change is death. So it's ultimately like a new start is coming. Nothing new happened. You got lucky, but then something stopped. It stagnated. Adjustments are required. You didn't make any adjustments. You didn't make any changes. That's why the new thing never got off the ground. So what? So what about that? Now there's clarity on something. Now there's an understanding why. Now there's a triumph here. This is a depressed person. Somebody who has a lot of depression that they're dealing with. Somebody's dealing with a lot of depression. Maybe even being emotionally unavailable. Somebody's emotionally unavailable. That's just the truth. It matters. It means something. This is, once again, being denied a new start. Or denying yourself a new start. This is the clarity. This is the realization. This is what's coming through. This is why all this upset is happening. I'm going to get into specifics. Please do come over with me this time to the extended. The link is below. If you really love this video, please remember to like it and share it to your social media platforms. And I will see you guys soon.